ceremony, Netanyahu reaffirms that he won't divide Jerusalem. Clashes erupt amid Jerusalem Day march through the Old City. Ayelet Shaked inaugurated as the new Justice Minister. The Pope grants sainthood to 19th century Ottoman-era nuns. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Here are the top stories for May 18th. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke at the Jerusalem Day state ceremony last night, reaffirming his position that Jerusalem will not be divided.
חלוקתה גרמה לניוונה, איחודה הביא לפריחתה. ועל כן ירושלים לא תהפוך עוד לעיר פצועה ומבוטרת. אנחנו נשמור לעד על ירושלים מאוחדת בריבונות ישראל.
Netanyahu and President Reuven Rivlin also spoke at the annual ceremony at Mount Herzl commemorating Ethiopian Jews who died while trying to make their way to Israel. The ceremony was particularly poignant this year, coming just 2 weeks after massive protests by Ethiopian Israelis against discrimination. The ceremony is held on Jerusalem Day, marking the community's yearning for Jerusalem. Earlier in the day, some 30,000 people, mostly youths from the national religious and settler community, participated in the Jerusalem Day march through the Old City. The march was marred by outbreaks of scuffles and tense confrontations at the Damascus Gate between the marchers and Arab journalists and observers. Approximately 3,000 police were present to secure the event. Police reported that stones were thrown by Arab residents of Jerusalem toward the marchers. Several policemen were lightly wounded and 6 men were arrested. New Justice Minister Ayelet Shaked spoke at a conference in Eilat today, where she reiterated comments made yesterday during her inauguration ceremony regarding the balance between the judicial and legislative branches.
מערכת המשפט היא מיסודות הקיום שלנו כחברה דמוקרטית. אני מאמינה בה בכל ליבי. לא אני אכה את שיניה. אך בד בבד אדאג לכך כי שיניים אלה לא יכרסמו בסמכויותיה החוקיות של הרשות המחוקקת והרשות המבצעת.
Since entering the Knesset in 2013, Shaked, a former software engineer, has been a leading advocate of limiting the court's jurisdiction from ruling on certain cases and giving politicians more power over selecting judges. And Pope Francis granted sainthood to 2 19th century Ottoman-era nuns on Sunday during a ceremony in St. Peter's Square. The 2 women, Mariam Bawadi and Marie Alphonsine Gattas, will become the first Arabic-speaking female saints in recent history. The 2 lived in Bethlehem and East Jerusalem during the 19th century when the area was ruled by the Ottomans. Sister Mary Alphonsine Gattas founded the Sisters of the Most Holy Rosary of Jerusalem during the late 1800s and died in 1927. Mariam Bawadi, who founded a Carmelite convent in Bethlehem, died in 1878. And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more news from Israel. Until then, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studios.